Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Musical Moments. My name is Barry Sames from Katy, Texas, and we are here at Living Word Lutheran Church as we come every Tuesday for you and bringing you some music of some of your favorite hymns and beyond. And hopefully you walk away with something to take with you, whether a message for music for the day or just to make you feel better. A lot of times we have musical guests on here today. We are having a composer of the week. I want to say hello to quite a few people here coming on. Hello to my wife, Dion. She is watching today, as well as Steve Gallus. Hello, also from Living Word. Agnes Kai, nice to have you again. Hello to Lisa Norling. Welcome. Donna Snyder and Michael Padilla. It's nice to have him here. Also wanted to say hello to Sherry Vogel, another one of my family, Craig Trauger from Pennsylvania. Welcome. I assume, Jerry's there too. Hello, Jerry. And hello to Marianne Hergert, someone from my choir. Welcome, Marianne. And hello to Nancy Truax, back from many, many, many years ago at Central United Methodist Church in New Jersey. So glad to see you and still be in connection. It's wonderful, the power of Facebook. And I think that's pretty good. We got a nice group here today. We'll get started. And Agnes is always good for a request, so we'll get started. Something for Agnes. Lift High the Cross for Steve Gallus. How are you, Steve? It's great to have you listening. Hello to my mother, Judith Sains, listening from New Jersey today. Hello, Mom. And Yvonne Bob from Pennsylvania. All right, For the Beauty of the Earth, another great hymn of the day. It's from my mother. And here's something from my wife. This is ties into our sermon this week. Pastor Ariel gave a great sermon on if you can get a chance to go back and listen to it. And this song, we are one in the Spirit, or they'll know we are Christians by our love. And she put a very poignant twist on that, and I won't give it away. But please watch last week's. You won't miss it. You'll definitely get a blessing out of it. Beautiful song there. We'll know we are Christians by our love. Hello to Italy out there. It's so nice to have you back. Missed you for a couple of weeks. Katiusia. So I brought a few requests of my own today, in case we had a little lull, and some we haven't done before. One I got to get out for Mrs. Willis, who's from Saints Memorial Baptist Church. She asked for Sweet Hour of Prayer. Sweet Hour of Prayer for Mrs. Willis over in Bryn Mawr. Haven't seen a lot of people in a lot of times, but I'm looking forward to this year as things seem more and more hopeful. We're grateful to be able to be out down here. And I talked to a lot of my friends back east who have not been out in many, many, many months, and I'm grateful. Here in Texas, we've had a little bit more of a reprieve, and hello to Britt Larson. How are you, Britt, today? And Carol Ann. Nice to see you, Donna Snyder, Littlefield. A little break here. I have a few more lists that I wrote down that I'd like to do. We have Pentecost coming up soon, so I kind of pick songs a lot that I'm thinking about with the themes of what's coming up. And this is a great one that we used to do a lot back at Saints Memorial. I'm sure you'll recognize it, folks on there who were listening from there. It's called Sweet, Sweet Spirit. right, a beautiful spirit medley for you. I hope you enjoyed that one. And no, Steve, I cannot do that one. I'm so sorry. But I'll check it out for you. If I don't know something, I try to do a little investigation and get it for you the next time. But thanks to you for the request. It's nice to stump me. I love being stumped, actually. So I think it's time for our composer of the week. Sometimes I have a guest, and sometimes we do a little composer. And this week, if we can bring the slide up, it's a woman who actually, unfortunately, had just passed this year in December of 2020. How she died, I'm not sure, but she was an amazing woman. Her name is Neddy Sawyer Lester. Let me tell you a little bit about her. She was born in Arlington, Texas, the fifth of 7 children. While she studied music as a youngster, she actually graduated with a science degree in Purdue University. And she had a real passion for youth. And this woman, besides, she was kind of a one-hit wonder as far as songs they remember for her, but she did so much more than that. She was baptized at a young age at a Baptist church, Grove Baptist Church in Arlington, and she served faithfully until she relocated to Indianapolis. There she served as a choir director in Grace Memorial Baptist Church for many years, kind of moved up in the hierarchy of elders in the church, and eventually became a founder and senior pastor of All About Him Church and Ministries. In her lifetime, Elder Lester, as they called her, birthed an abundance of plays, books, musical compositions, and outreach ministries. I'm going to tell you a few of them that she did. She also had a son. Before I get to that, she had a son later in life, 30, 40, 50. She was probably about 40. She had a son named Billy, and she poured the Word of God and her knowledge of music into him. And they worked together as a mother-son duo for over 30 years. That was impressive to me. And here's a few of her accomplishments, which was impressive. She was a pioneer in the gospel music industry of Indianapolis and abroad. She founded Youth Rapping and Mapping to Save Youth, incorporated Joy Publishing Company, Joy Records, Interfaith Records. She had a radio station. She also had a column published in the Indianapolis Recorder. She had an interfaith choir, a Gospel Meets Symphony Executive Committee. She was on the Gospel Music Workshop of America, which I'm sure you're familiar with, Walter Hawkins and the like, Gospel Announcers Guild, and the Gospel Music Workshop of America. Amazing. So how she had time to do that and have a family, I won't only guess, but quite an amazing lady. As I said, she died this year, and her song that she made popular, which is still sung all over the world, it's called In the Beauty of Holiness, and I'm going to play it right now for you. It's one of the first songs I learned, actually, and actually performed with my choir back in 1994 at Lutheran Church in Philadelphia. beautiful song. A lot of time we used to do that back in opening songs. The words say, "Come, let us worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Give him the honor, the power, and the praise. Worship him, give my God the glory, the honor." Just what a great praise song. If you have a chance to look that one up and listen to it, it's probably all over Google. If you haven't sung it, you should learn it. Hello, Margaret Prout. Nice to watch you here today. Another one from Saints Memorial. And hello, Joan Leeser. If I said that right, Joanne Leeser. Nice to see you. So we'll keep some of the requests from the Barry Sames songbook here. Oh, that's a good one. All right, Steve, I kind of had that on there. That's another kind of super mega hit, just like the one I just played, "Oh Happy Day" by the Hawkins, which is still played everywhere. People know it all over the world. I used to have some friends who toured. I used to go over to Italy and sing, and people all knew it over there. "Oh Happy Day," Balder Hawkins. What a great song. Thank you for that, Steve. I'm going to go back in time a little bit and do something a little more on the, not contemporary, it's a little more on the old school side of just some of our hymns, and this is a good one. It's called "Crown Him with Many Crowns." Crown him with many crowns. What a beautiful song to sing any time of the year. Let's see how we're doing here. We have time for a couple of more. If anyone has something out there they want to send out to me or make a request. Otherwise, I'll just keep them coming. This is one of my favorite for my pastor, Emmanuel. If you ever get a chance to check out his show in the morning, he has a show called Faith and Fitness. I think it's 3 times a week at 7:30 in the morning. He is out there jogging and giving a sermon. I mean, what an amazing guy. And so far as I know, he hasn't repeated a sermon, and it's been over a year. So my hat's off to my pastor there. But you can check him out. I check on the website; it'll tell you. But he is out there running holding his thing out, his camera out here, and sometimes he has his dog, but he's always got a good piece of word to tell you in the morning. So there we go. We have 2 songs left. Lisa had one. Lisa Norling. We'll get that in there. We'll do a little medley of He's Got the Whole World and All Creatures of God in Him. And then we have a third one in here from my mother, so we'll do a trifecta here, folks. All right, there was a little medley trilogy with a couple of little snippets thrown in there as they come out. But I hope you enjoyed that. I think we have time for one more. And Steve, no, I can't do that. I think I have one more on my list here we'll get to. We can do a little piece of it. And this was for actually another one from back east. And it's called He's Sweet, I Know. I'd like to send this one out to the late, great Shedrick Day, who was a member of my choir. It was his favorite song back east. And he sang in my choir till the end. He had some breathing difficulties. He used to bring his oxygen tank up on the stage and sing with us in the choir. I would really remember that. A lot of respect for that man. I think that's about all we have time for today. I'm going to play Faith of Our Mothers as we leave today, but just once again remind you to listen in on 9 o'clock this coming Sunday, and also come back and worship with us at 10:30 here at Living Word Lutheran Church. Until then, God bless, and we'll see you next week.